What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are having a good day. It's that time of year. Christmas is just around the corner. And you know what that means? Comfort Food City, right? Everyone's staying indoors, trying to keep warm, watching movies and whatnot, trying to not to get sick, because you know everybody's getting sick nowadays. Today's recipe is going to be pretty easy. It's nice comfort food. I'm going to be making meatloaf and some cornbread. Alright, so let's get to it. Alright guys, so here's the list of ingredients. Of course we got some ground beef, we got some ground chuck, and then we got our eggs to keep it together. For the vegetables we got parsley, green onion, white onion, and some green pepper. And for our seasonings, we're going to do oregano, some thyme, garlic powder, some paprika, and black pepper, and of course some salt. And then if you guys like it spicy, you can put some crushed red pepper in it. And then to help keep it together, we're going to put some breadcrumbs. Italian breadcrumbs is what I like to use. And then for the sauce, it's pretty easy. We're just putting Sweet Baby Ray's and some ketchup, and then we'll mix a little garlic powder with that and it'll be good to go. Alright, let's get to it. Alright guys, let's get into this. So first off, we're going to put our meat in the bowl. It's about 3 pounds, maybe a little bit more, give or take. Then we got our green peppers and onions. They're about equal parts. And you want to kind of dice them really small. You could even put them in a food processor if you want to cut some time. Alright, so we're going to add our seasonings. We got thyme. Get some of that in there. We've got some paprika. It's about I'd say about half a teaspoon of all of that. And then we got tablespoon of garlic powder, and then we're going to add some parsley. Go heavy on this, maybe like quarter cup, and then we're going to add a little bit of heat to that. We're going to add some chili flakes, and then I forgot, we're going to add some soy sauce to this. I didn't put that in my list in the beginning, kind of forgot. And then some Worcestershire. And we can have too much of that. Alright, and then we're going to mix it all together. Alright, we got that mixed up a little bit, and now we're going to crack some eggs into there. Do 2 eggs. This helps keeps it together. And then another thing we're going to add is some breadcrumbs. You don't want to add too much, otherwise you'll dry it out. This helps absorb that fat and all them beautiful flavors. And then we're going to add some salt and pepper. Alright, let me just finish mixing this up. Alright guys, so basically what you're looking for is something like this, where it's kind of starting to get sticky a little bit, but it's still holding together really well. See all them beautiful vegetables and the parsley and everything. Alright, so we're good to go. So we're going to start to pan this up. Guys, with the magic of editing, it is all made up. Squared out. Ready to go. And when you're forming this, you don't want to make it like rounded out or like pointy or anything like that, because then it'll be dried out here and it'll be like raw in the middle when you're cooking it. So try to make it as even as possible. And my oven is set at 375, and we're just gonna pop it in just like this. And now sometimes you can have like a meatloaf pan and everything, but you just want to make sure you have it at least sitting on something where it's not just sitting in its own fat. And we're going to have to drain this probably throughout the cooking time as well. So just keep that in mind. All right, so here we go. And we're just going to cook it until it's about 155 in the middle. All right. All right, it is time to make the corn muffin mix. So for this, we're going to do 2 boxes of Jiffy corn muffin mix. And we're going to add about 1.5 cups of milk. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter, melted of course, and then we're going to crack 2 eggs into it. Gotta have that one-handed skill with this. And then we're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper to it. And then to make it a little sweet, we're going to add some honey to it. Now you can add sugar to it instead, but I just personally think honey is better. Just makes it nice and sweet. And we're going to mix that up. And voila, we have perfectly mixed cornbread muffin mix. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to put it in our greased cast iron pan. Just like that. Try to flatten it out as best as we can here. And just clean the edges up a little bit there. I don't want that burning. One likes burnt bread. Alrighty, that's good to go. We're going to pop this in the oven, 375 until it's done. Just bring it on over. Alrighty, look at that meatloaf looking good, huh? Alright, we'll get back to you. Alright guys, so for the sauce that we're going to be putting on it, it's just barbecue sauce and ketchup, just equal parts. Go. And then we're going to put some garlic powder in it. I'm going to give this a good mix. Super easy. Nothing too fancy. Alright. So our meatloaf is probably about halfway done. This is when you want to put the sauce on it. If we did it earlier, it would burn because there's so much sugar in the ketchup and the barbecue sauce. We'll just coat this bad boy up. Try to get it everywhere as best as possible. We're going to do this 2 times. Each time we're going to put it back in the oven for about 5 minutes or so until it's like gets a nice crust on it. That's good for that. Put it back in. There we go. All right. Alright guys, it's been about 5-10 minutes. We're going to pull this out and then we're going to baste it again. did end up putting a little water in the pan just to prevent it from burning all that sugar, like I said. Looking pretty good, huh? It's a sight of beauty. All right, that looks good. So another 5 minutes and it'll be done. All right, it's time to pull this bad boy out. Looking pretty tasty, huh? And if you guys could smell that. All right, so we're gonna let this rest for about 5 minutes and then we're gonna slice it up. All right, it's been about 5 minutes. You guys ready for this magic to happen? We're gonna cut into this bad boy. Cuts like butter. All right, here we go. This is a little difficult to do one-handed. Here we go. Perfect. Look at that. So juicy. Ready? Watch it all come out of it. Oh, it looks so good. All right, let me cut some slices and we'll plate it up. Dun da da da. Look at this beautiful plate of meatloaf. Bet your guys' mouths are watering now, huh? Let me know what you guys think. Does it look good or what? Alright guys, what's up? Alright, let's check this out. What do you guys think of this? Look at this beautiful meatloaf we got here. We got the nice cornbread. Let's check this out, alright? Nice and tender. So good. Salty, a little sweet from the sauce. Get the flavor of the onions and the peppers. A little bit of heat from the chili flakes. I mean, look at that, guys. Looks pretty good, huh? Delicious. Let's try this cornbread. Got a little toasty on the bottom. That's all right. Who cares, right? A little flaky. You know how crumbly it is. Nice and sweet from the honey. Perfect complement to this meatloaf, guys. You guys are missing out on this. Looking good. Perfect meal for this cold day. It's snowing outside. Amazing. All right, I'm just gonna finish this up. And then that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed my video. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to see some more. Let me know what you think. If you like the recipe, if you change anything, whatever you like, let me know. Thanks, guys.